Hello and welcome back to Deutschland, and good morning and welcome to a beautiful September morning here on the farm. Absolutely gorgeous. I love being able to wake up and see this view basically. It's such a lovely farmyard, and then of course the view that we have out this way here as well is stunning. I can't start every episode looking out the same way. When we have cows here, it might be a bit better to see the beautiful cows every morning. But yes, for now, we just have beautiful kit and farmyard to enjoy. Right, so the first thing we have to do on this sort of cloudy day is get some mowing done. Now, I know that does seem a little problematic considering there's no sun in the forecast, and I do intend on making some hay. So what I think is going to happen now, we'll get into the Fendt here because this is our mowing tractor primarily. It's our biggest one. So we are going to get all hooked up here with the mowing kit and at least get it started, because we do have a tedder, so we can bring a tedder in to get it dried, and then we'll just have to wait till as late as possible in the day, I reckon, before we start to row it and bale it up. But I still think we can get away with making some hay here in September, and we do actually have another field all ready to go, but it is going to be a silage field, and I think we might be able to get away with waiting until October to do that, because it's just ready to harvest now versus properly ready at its second harvestable stage. So let's just get this hooked in as best as we can. Hang on a minute, what was that? Oh wow. Oh no, no, no. Oh dear. Ooh, that was close. So you can do all of that as well, unfold and all that from outside the cab, which is absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, enough gawking on that. Let's make our way down to the field. So it is an absolutely small field, but the reason I want to do this one hay is because it'll just be easier to deal with the bales this way. We also have our other grass field that's right here that's now growing in very nicely, and I was thinking of doing that one as hay as well, but how cheeky can we be for hay, because it's September and we don't really have any sun in the forecast. I suppose we put some lights on as well. We don't really have any sun in the forecast as far as drying out the hay. Oh, the buckwheat's looking lovely. Right, here is our field. As you can see, it is much more ready to harvest than it was in the last month at least. So let's just hop out and have a look at it. Yes, it looks very good. So the pH was just okay and nitrogen good because we couldn't increase it because it was already ready to harvest when we got here. So at least it says the ground is perfectly dry. It did rain overnight, so we will get this started and see how it goes. I mean, we still have to do a bit of a wide spread on it and get the tedder and the row in, but at least if we can get it tedded now, well, once we're done mowing, then we'll be a bit better off for it. Look at that on there. It looks really good. Really nice setup this. Now we'll see how well it performs. I think I'm going to take it from this far corner first, just because the way that it angles down. It's a very bumpy field, this. All of our land is extremely bumpy. Actually, I think I'll go across the bottom first, to be honest. I might get some of this extra grass in. It's just a bit of extra stuff, nothing too fancy. Right, so we do need to lower down the front mower as well as the rear mower as well as the front one. Unfold everything. There we go. What a lovely setup this is. All the trees in the way. Right, so we'll get that lowered down, get it fired up. We'll get the rear as well, so we'll keep it at wide spreading because it does have to dry out. So we'll do that. I'll stick mostly to the field itself because everything around it. Wow, this is a very bumpy field indeed. I was thinking of putting an arable in here, an arable crop in, just because it is such a small field. But now I'm somewhat second-guessing that. See how we perform going up this little hill here. Very slow indeed. But the power of the vent is definitely readily available, especially with the hills that we're commanding here. That's incredible. And yes, I know this vent is still very, very loud, but at least it sounds good. It's not like a loud bad, it's just loud. Right, there we go, back up at the top, make our way down. Might as well get a bit of that brush there if we can. Clean it up a bit. So yeah, like I say, I might have to leave this in the field for quite some time before it's dry and ready to be rowed up and collected. But yeah, I think between this and the tedding, that should be a fairly quick job, to be honest. This mower is incredible, so when it does come time to doing bigger silage jobs, this will be a very, very useful tool, because we can choose an option for the rear mower to not widespread, but rather to spread it into a swath, or put it into a swath, I suppose. Not spread a swath, that's silly. But yeah, so that is very useful when it comes time to collecting our grass for silage. In this case though, I would like to try and make a bit of hay, cheeky bit of September hay, just because I would like to get cows before the winter breaks. I know they eat a lot more during the winter as well, so maybe it's not the best time, but also they might produce a lot of milk in that time too, so. There we go. Really nice this. Yeah, it's a very, very awkward field. The reason I say switching this to arable, especially now that I know that it is so, so hilly, is because with the mower we want to be in this field at least 3 times a year to cut, maybe twice. Whereas with harvesting, we have all the initial jobs to do, but the main harvest job is only the one time. So I feel as though this could be a good field for it, just because it is a bit smaller of a field, but yet we can still get a decent amount of some sort of crop in. So I think that would be a really good thing to do. But yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I suppose there are some winter crops we can get in. Let's try and get all the grass first. I keep missing little bits. But yes, this is a very impressive setup. Just got one more pass here to do before we go and collect the tedder. But yeah, in the distance there, the other field on, not the one that's limed, but the one farther afoot, is ready to harvest now, and that's the one that we just got prepared, so we might as well, I'd like to see if we can wait until October to get that done in with silage, but I'm a bit concerned we're not going to have enough hay for the cows if we do it all silage. There we go, all done. So we do need to get everything folded back up. So that was a very, very quick job. Yeah, this is a very small field. It's hard to say what exactly the best thing to do with it is. But we will get it collected. We'll get all the grass out of there, all collected in hay. We do have to ted first, and then we'll windrow rather, and bale once we finish drilling in our other field, because we do have another field that needs drilling as well. Now, if we do happen to clear this field quite effectively before the end of the month, we could possibly get a crop in September. But do we want to wait and put in an October crop? I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. Right, I'm just going to get this tucked to the side. I'll get it put away properly afterwards, because I'm very tempted that we might do a bit more hay in a further field, but I don't think so. I think I'd like to wait. I think I'd like to wait and get as much silage, at least if we can, because then we can also sell all that silage as well. There we go. Okay, happy days. Now, we do have the tedder in here, and I think it does require a smaller horsepower, so we can hop into the... You know what? Let's get into the Mercedes. Perfect tractor for the job. One, because the colours are similar, and two, we haven't used it yet. Hello there. Lovely bit of tractor this is. It is all hooked up for this trailer, but that's fine. We are not quite there yet. Oh, I didn't check. Does it have... Oh, it does. Brilliant. Okay, I might be doing this as well. What's that there? Oh, a mirror adjustment. That is clever. That's really nice, that. Okay, let's crack on. Really lovely, this, yeah. I kind of felt bad selling it in the first look series, but it worked out that now we have the Fendt and the Mercedes. I did really want to keep using this tractor, especially if we can get an optimized automatic transmission, which is exactly what we've now done. All right there. Excellent. Sneak on in here. That should be good about there. Get it all attached up. That looks quite good on there. Get back in. Get the door shut. And we are on our way. Let's have a look at this now. Oh yes, that is a nice setup. Yeah, I'm very pleased with all the grassland kit. I think it's all absolutely perfect for our farm, for the size of our farm. I almost don't see us upgrading any of it, to be honest, especially since I would like to do some other forms of silage, not just grass. We do have a few other options as well. Maize, of course, whole crop. Yeah, so I might look into that. Right, I thought I equipped this tractor with a beacon, but I did not. I might have to go back and do that, but that's fine. Not a big job, that. Not a big job. I think we have a workshop we can do it at right at the farm, so that's even better. Right, let's get our tedder unfolded. We might go down this way. Yeah, just go down, straight down this way. It's a decent size, 9-meter tedder. So we'll get it lowered down, get it fired up, and we are making hay. Now, again, from a realistic and I guess roleplay aspect, I am going. We could immediately get it all sorted. We could get it windrowed. We could get it baled straight away. But I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until the warm air has baked it down a bit. Obviously, there's no sun. You do really want to do this in June, July, August, that sort of thing. But the grass just wasn't ready enough to cut. So I think we took a bit of a chance doing it in September, but I still think we'll get some really nice hay off of this field. And there we have it. Easy, quick job. We've got all of the grass turned around so that it can start to dry, and we can eventually get some hay baled from it, which is really, really great. However, we now have another job to do, as you always do. As you can see to my right, we do have an empty field here, and I do want to get some kind of crop in. Now, from what I can recall, because I went through all the crops in the second episode trying to figure out what to do, but I think we'll go for green rye, is it? Right, I might have a cheeky peek and see what the difference is between a rye and a green rye. But yeah, also, this episode, it comes after deciding for a Deutschland round, week round 2. I really was going to just do the one, but because I wanted to start it with the series. But since it ended up being a first look sort of mini-series that I did initially instead, I decided I would give Deutschland the official release a proper time as well. So that's why we are here with Deutschland Week 2 because I really didn't feel I got to do everything I wanted to do with the series in the first sort of Deutschland week. It was great. It was great to have the early access and to be able to look at all the different things and all that that we could do. And now that we're doing a proper series, I wanted to give it another chance. So, oh, blimey, I've left the door open. Just going to park up here. I think I might get in a habit of parking the tractors. I suppose we are getting out. There we go. Yes, a habit of parking the tractors along this sort of thing here, but it should be fine. We can still get through in that. Right, so we do have the drill up there. I do want to check, what is the required horsepower for that drill? Because I believe it's 150, 160. So we could possibly just get away with it with the Steyr, which I'd like to try, because I don't want to overdo using the Fendt. I want it for the really big jobs, like the mowing, and that could be used for this, but let's have a look. Anything new in the sale? Nothing new in the sale. We don't need a planter. Stop looking at that. We don't need that. Okay. Well, let me get this... Oh, we do need seed as well, of course. Of course we do. So let me just get the Steyr hidden from its cave here. We'll get it all attached at the very least, and then we'll head down to the shop and collect some seed. In fact, yes, that's what we'll do right now. So I'll get this attached, and then I'll hop into the Ford Transit, and we'll see you down at the shop. Right, here we are at the shop. We'll just get spun round and open up the back doors. I have opted to try and load the seed here without the trailer, so we are just going to use the van itself. So we'll just get that opened up. We can hop out. Brilliant. And we can go over here and actually open the doors as well. Very nice feature. So I'm going to try and stick them in there and just see how this goes. It could go horribly, terribly wrong. We'll try not to damage anything. So the seeder does hold 2,800 litres. So I think we'll buy 4 bags, as you do. And, yeah, I did just have a check. 2,800. So, yeah, we'll get 4 bags anyways. And see how that goes. Brilliant. Okay, so I also did have a cheeky check on what green rye is versus rye, and honestly, I don't know. I still can't really find an answer. I think it's like rye grass. From my understanding, there's like a rye grain and a rye grass, and I have a feeling that green rye might have something to do with that. Oh, this is terrifying. This is definitely more so for oh no, this is definitely more so for pallets. Is that just that it's not going to fit at all? Oh dear. I think I can get 2 in. Well, now that we're here, I might as well try. There is a side door as well, so I'm wondering if I can maybe get... Yeah, we'll just try and get 2 of these off. Oh, the shop's officially opened now. Well, the garage is, the workshop. Also, I think having these on the very end of the tines might also really help. Right, yeah, this might not be as flawlessly executed as I was hoping. Right, my other option before going back for the trailer is to just try the one at a time. That's what I'm really hoping works here. If not, then yes, we will have to... I mean, that did kind of work. I don't know what we're caught on. Oh, bloody Nora. Nope, nope, we'll save the van for pallets. Oh no, I'm crashing into seed. Right, okay, we'll head back over to the farm. I'll jump cut going back to the farm, get the trailer, come back, and then we can get these seed bags loaded up. Alright, well, as you can see, we've made it back to the farm and are just trying to get a couple of bags loaded here. We'll just do 2 at a time for this first one. The area in which you can load seed is quite a bit more narrow than the massive fert spreader, so we'll get this raised up. And the higher you boom, the less you want weight you want to have on it as well. But should start loading in. Oh, there's the 1. And the 2. Nice. I think they're both going. Hop up here. Oh yes, brilliant. Okay. The 1 is, and I've just come at the wrong angle. I've come at a silly angle is all. There we go. Okay, now it's going in. Right, I was saying as well, I don't think I finished my thought on the whole rye situation. So basically what I was trying to say is that rye grass came up. Now I don't know exactly what rye grass is, but from just a very quick read, it seems as though it's a type of cover crop, which is very interesting, and something I would potentially like to look into, but this time round, I just don't think that's what we want to drill in. Now, nothing against putting in a cover crop for anything, but I want to find out for certain before we do spend, you know, a load of seed and all that and time putting in this green rye, when in reality we should really be sort of focusing on putting in another crop. Has it stopped again? Oh, maybe it's full now. Here, we'll just very quickly hop in here and check. It is indeed, so we'll get that fired up at least. Right, oh, there's no door there. Seed, we can, we'll just tuck to the side as well. We've got a bit of a collection here. I would like to add in those shelves. If you know what I'm on about, there are shelves that you can get, like, for big bags and for pallets and all that. I think that would be a neat thing to do. You could even just put them in this space as well. What else are we going to put here? Oh, no, hello. Alright, brilliant. So I'll just park this up for now here. Alright, there we go. So we've got all the seed in that we need in, and let's hop in the stire. Let's get that cover folded back over. Nice. Now let's have a look at our our crop calendar, seed calendar, I suppose you could call it that as well. So the nice thing is at least we have options. We've got barley options, canola and oat. No wheat until October, but that's fine. The reason I wanted to do the green rye is because it goes so quick, but I wonder if it goes quick because it is a sort of a cover crop. Or a grass type thing as well, so I'm not certain. But we can also put in linseed and mustard. Now, unfortunately, mustard we can't feed to the cows or use for feed or anything. We also need mineral feed. Now, that we can buy, but we can make our own mineral feed from various crops. I know mostly grain crops, but we're a bit beyond that. I would like to try something a bit different. Spelt as well might be an option, but again, it goes for a long time. All of these crops are going to go for a long time. We can do regular rye, we can do... I'm tempted to do mustard. The reason is because we can use mustard straw for the cows, and we could sell the mustard, but that's a fairly largish field, so I would like to try... I mean, that could work. It's something we could do. But I would like to do something that grows quite quickly. And I suppose it's July, but it will probably be August when it's ready. Linseed will be ready in July as well. Green rye. Could do triticale. I think that's something that we could we can feed in. I mean, we're going to get straw from it. That's the most important thing. Now, we do have this menu here. And we can look at the different mixture options, so soybean, canola, mustard straw, mineral feed, corn, so we can do corn stock as well. So those are the main things that we can feed for making TMR. Now, like, the straws are obviously for straw. Mineral feed is required for the robot. Corn stalks, so that's a bit, I could fix that. Corn stalks is, I believe, also as a straw, and then we have straw, and then silage, and then the haze. So I just don't know. I think we need to do something kind of simple, kind of basic, so that we can get started on it. Sorry, I just need to very quickly do that. There we go. So, yeah, I don't know. Not wheat, though. Let's do something new. Let's do something new. Let's do spelt. That's one of the options, isn't it? Yeah, spelt. Let's do spelt. So let's get that switched over to... spelt. Beautiful. So there is no variable seed information for spelt, which is fine. I still think we'll be alright, and hopefully we don't need a front weight for this either. It should be fine. But yeah, spelt is something, at least it's a bit different. It will produce a straw, which is very good. And we can either make, I'm pretty certain, we'd be able to use it to make TMR, or sorry, to make mineral feed. But if not, at least we can just sell it, and it is something that we can sell. I'm going to try my cheeky entrance here and see how cheeky it is. Ah, it's not that cheeky at all. It's really fine. In fact, I am going to go straight up first to start. Right. Really test out the power of the Steyr here. Right, spelt is the right option, yeah? Yes, we're going to do it. We will have another field as well, so just very quickly to touch on this. Let me see. So, yes, we will have field 12 and eventually 11 that will be able to re-drill also. So if spelt doesn't work out, at least we'll have other crops that can be essentially put in to those different fields. So let's lower down and fire up. And spelt is going in the ground very slowly. Ooh, is it the tractor? Yeah, blimey, we might need the Fendt. I think we're really, really going to need the... oh, wait, hang on, maybe it's just the hill. We did start going uphill, so that's a bit... we're not giving ourselves a fair advantage or a fair chance. Look at how much of an angle this is going. This is the other reason that these areas really, at the end of the day, maybe should just be grass. If there's that much of a pull on the drill from going at this much of an angle, I'd be concerned for the rest of the hills. Our fields are hills. They're on hills, basically. I wonder if that's also why the yields are so good, because it is a bit of a challenge to work the to work them. So it works out that the actual soil type is quite good. Maybe because they haven't been worked as much. Is that a possibility? That because the fields themselves haven't been worked all that much, they've maintained a lot of their yield potential. Yeah, see, now we're flying, now that we're going downhill. I think it's just the hills. So if we really need to swap out for the Fendt, we can. But I'd like to not if we don't have to. It's looking really good. I really like this this drill texture as well. Looks very, very good. Right, let's go down. Take this nice and slow, because the drill will slide if we go too quickly. Very nice indeed. Whoa, sliding anyways. I think for the continuity of this field, I think the Fendt would be the better option. I mean, we're not really going uphill. I am going to complete the headland with the Steyr at least, and then I'll head to the farm, get the Fendt. Oh, I have to... yeah, I'll tuck away the mowers, get it detached, and then we'll have to come back here and finish this with the Fendt, because this is going to go very, very slowly if we do not. I think this tractor could do very well with the rolling, so maybe when we get far enough along with this harvest, maybe 2-3 headlands, and then we go up and down, then we can look into getting the roller sent in here as well with some course play. But for now, I'll just finish this headland and go and get the Fendt. Alright, get nice and lined up. That should be good about there. Get out. Attach hoses. Get back in. Close the door. And we are off. Lower it down, fire it up. Just want to see from out here how this goes. Already quicker. Yeah, it was about 7 or 8 kph up this side. Oh yes. Going much, much better. And I do feel like we might be missing some bits once we... if we're on a bit more of an incline, but again, we can always come back and tidy that up. But what we'll do in the meantime is we'll crack on with the drilling, and then we'll start the rolling. And here we are with our final pass of drilling in the spelt, and all in one. Can we get it all in one? I think we can. And I think we did. Fantastic. Now that is really nice to see. Get that folded up. Get that. There we go. So we used a actually not very much seed at all. 80%. But look at that. Seeding with a view. What a view indeed. Right, we're going to head over to the farm, get the roller, and get that process underway as well. Alright, here we are approaching our field, which requires some rolling. And now I will get in here and get courseplay activated, because I think this would be a good job for... Oh, I don't think I put the hoses, did I? I did not. There we go. This would be a great job for the styer. And a helper to do, and then we can hop into our grass field and get some tedding done. Oh, sorry, rolling. No, windrowing. I forgot all of the words. Okay, let's get this set up. So yes, we want a course, nice width. Is it 8.5? Ah, bugger! I need to check. It says 8.5 here, and I do trust it. However, it's not. Absolute bugger. What do you mean? That's frustrating. We're gonna set it at 6. And you know what? Let's just set it at... Nah, I've forgotten. 6.6 meters. So we'll do it in here. Might be quicker. 6.6. We'll do... 3 headlands. Maybe just 2. Yeah, that's fine. And start job. So we'll see straight away if it is good at 6.6. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, I guess we'll know. We won't know until... Oh yeah, look at that. Look how heavy it is. Blimey. Wow. Whee! Look at that. Might have to go back and check it later on. But before we get too far away, we're going to run back over to the farm. Also, just one thing as we do make our way back, I'm supposed to be the one that grumbles all the time, but I've had a few people grumbling at me like, oh, do you not know that euros are in Germany and not pounds? It's like, well, yeah, obviously, I just can't faff with it, but I've heard your grumbling and I've rectified it. So we are officially in euros now, not pounds, and nothing has changed. I'll probably still say pounds, to be honest, as though it's my, main currency or something, but which it isn't. But now we're in euros, so there we are. The only one that this won't work for at this point is American farming, which is absolutely fine. It can deal with euros, pounds, whatever. Right, let's get into our lovely MB track. Let's get the doors shut. There we go. And might as well get the engine fired up from here as well. Oh, I love that we can do everything from interactive control. Now we need the windrow, which will grow. I don't think we'll need a weight for the windrow. This is something else I'd really like to look into, is the necessity for a weight and when to know when to use it. So if we look at the windrow, it's 2.3 tons. The tedder was less than 1. What else have we had on this machine? I don't know, but I think we should be fine without. Oh, maybe not. Did that lower quite a bit? No, it's exactly the same. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll put it on anyways, just for best practices. I mean, it seems to be fine. Oh, right, left the door open. That's fine, though. Nope. Yep, that works. Brilliant. Now, this should raise it up. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. That is even better than I was hoping. That is very cool. I love that. I love that as a feature. Put that away. It's probably this. Oh, what? That detaches it. There must be a way. I know in the Fent there is a way, but that's fine. We can do it from inside, at least, so that is also very good. And it is raised up. Okay, let's take this setup, head down to the grassy field. Sorry, the hay field at this point. Yes, somebody did. I've had a couple comments mentioning about the length of the videos and the longevity of them, and kind of more of the flow, I guess. What do you think of that? I'm just putting this question out there again, because now the way I'd like to do it is maybe I will, instead of jump cutting from doing what I've just done to the field, it's a bit of a preamble to get there. And I mean, it is all very close and quite nearby, but I quite enjoy this. It feels like there's a much better flow. And look at that, the roller is getting on really, really well. Let's see, look at that. That's lovely. Yeah, this is a beautiful tractor actually as well, this MB track. I'm very pleased that I added it back into the roster of tractors that we have. Let's get this unfold. No, let's go this way so we can make it the easiest possible way for the baler. I'm very excited to use this this big baler. Right, this might be a terrible place to start, but let's see how it goes. Right, and we are windrowing. Oh my goodness, I'm missing so much. Okay, I will focus. Yeah, there's lots of bumps and divots and such, but I do think that this will still be better as an arable crop, just because it's so small. I mean, we'll see how many bales of hay we get off of it. We did not... Bloody hell, it's bumpy. This is another reason why I'm very tempted to keep it as a grass field, is because of all the bumps and all that as well. And if we miss a little bit of whatever grass when we're harvesting, it's not a big deal, versus if we're missing bits and bobs from a proper harvesting. I can't see with the trees. Here we go. Bloody hell. That's better. You can do it. There we go. Yeah. Blocked by yourself, it would seem. You alright? Oh, yeah. Still in motion. Right, we don't want to destroy our buckwheat. Actually, I'm going to take this up like this, and then that fixes both that and this. Look at that, all-in-one solutions here on Grumbles Farm. Right, I think I will take this down though as well. I'm going to combine this all into one less rubbish row, which is probably what I should have done in the beginning. I'm just going to go down and around this way. And yeah, we should get a fair amount of bales out of this as well. I don't know if I'm going to Actually, I'm just going to go straight down here. There we go. Not into the little... That's lovely, this... Right, okay, please stop for a second. Just going to get out for a moment here. Just even this is just gorgeous. So nice. Look at the water. Looks lovely. Just, every bit of this map is just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely bloody fantastic. Right, let's just get spun around here. Now, I was tempted to put the rest of this into a bit of a time-lapse, and I might still do it because it's a fairly... it'll be a quick job, but still enough of a job that we can throw it in a time-lapse. Actually, I will do that. And then what we'll do is we'll prepare the baler for next time, and we'll be able to get some hay baled. This very small bit left to row up. There we have it, all done. Absolutely brilliant. Get that turned off and folded up, and there we go. So it's a decent amount of rows, I suppose. For this is a nice windrow, by the way. Very, very nice width. Very nice. Yeah, it's just perfect. Absolutely perfect, and it looks good on the MB track as well. Right, so looking at the roller here, they are making some really nice progress. I quite like as well. Now, just a little heads up. This particular... Right, we're just going to hop out for a sec. This particular map has been... Oh, right. Whoops. Hello. Just close. I suppose it doesn't matter at this point. This map, not only is it the most recent... well, as far as recording at least, version of the map, but it's also been quite, well, not heavily edited, but it has been edited with new crop types and a few extra things as well. So I'm not entirely certain sometimes what is the map and what is the edit. In this case, I absolutely love that when it's rolled, it's so much lighter than when it's drilled. I absolutely love this distinction, clearer distinction of not only how it looks, but also the color it is. Makes it very, very... Well, it makes it so much easier to see and to work with. Not only that, but the helper is cracking on so incredibly well. So we're just going to hop back over here, get over the fence, and head back up to the farm. Now, we won't be using this tractor for baling. It just doesn't have the power for it. If I remember correctly, this tractor is 150 horsepower, the Steyr is 175 horsepower, and our Fendt is 260 horsepower. So we do have, you know, they're all medium. I think this is considered a small tractor. Oh, maybe the Steyr is as well, but it might be considered a medium. I'd have to double check. But either way, the Fendt is clearly our bigger tractor, so we will be using it with the Heston baler, and that is what we will start the next episode with. We'll ensure the rolling has been completed as well. They'll probably still be going on when we start baling, because we are going to go straight in with the baler here right away. So let's get this tucked away, because we won't need the windrow for quite some time. Actually, we won't need it until we're doing hay again. But yes, I would absolutely prefer to turn that farther field, the really big grass field, into silage. That way... Oh, I've definitely overshot this here. Let's get spun around properly. Yeah, I definitely would like to get that all done as silage, because one, it's a bigger area, and when you're covering up a bunker, because we're not wrapping the bales. I think there's a mod for the Heston baler wrapper, but we are not going to be using that. We are going to be bunkering it. Right, that should be good there. And actually, I might even just leave it not attached, but just shut the engine down. Get out. Close that. Get all that unhooked and just leave it there. Right, the helper is blocked, so that's not on. We do have to get this drill detached. I will just also leave it here. One, so we can fill it up again if we need. Oh, the helper's fine now. Right, so we'll just get in here. Right, fire it up. Get that. I'll just leave it open for now. As long as I don't hit the wooden beam with it, that should be fine. It's so much louder with the doors open, eh? Bloody Nora. Okay, let's not crash the door. Nice, that should be good. Hoses, PTO, all set up. Look at that. Oh, it's lovely. Right, well, that is actually... here, we might as well... Oh, I've gotten into the wrong... Magically gotten into another tractor. There we are. Just close that for now. Let's pull out of here with the baler. The fent on the fent. Right, we're going to get it all lined up and ready to go, but we will wait until... Ah, right. Well, it's a good thing we're waiting then, because as you might be able to see at the top left there, it says you need to fill the baler with the twine. Of course you do, and I've completely forgotten about that. So it's a good thing that we're not doing it just yet, because we'd also have to run down to the shop, which I will do with the transit without the trailer. I'm going to try this, try the putting a pallet into the back of the van without the trailer, because I feel like that would work. It's just the big bags, because they stretch out so much when you lift it. Anyways, this is where we'll be leaving this episode for now. I will make sure... God, that looks so good on there. Sorry, it just caught me off. That looks really, really nice. I know it's fent on a fent, but still, blimey, it looks really, really top, that. Anyways, enough gawking at the kit. I'm very excited to start off with this baler. I cannot wait. We have a very cool mod as well, which allows you to unload unfinished bales. We will definitely be taking advantage of that. The only difference is that they're about the same size physically, but they contain the amount that's left in, which I think, especially if you're at like 90% of a bale, really nice feature. That really, really nice. So this is where we leave it for now. In the beginning of the next episode, we will check on the helper with the rolling, ensure that they're done. They've just been blocked by something, probably themselves, so we'll just ignore that for now. But yes, then we'll also get into the hayfield and get it baled. So if you've enjoyed the video and are enjoying the series so far with Deutschland Week number 2, please do give me a cheeky thumbs up. Really does help out the channel, and if you're new and you like what you're watching, please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.